Simple understanding of verse 122 from Surah Al-Imran. Two groups among the believers became afraid and began thinking about withdrawing because of human weakness and fear during the difficult moment before the battle. But Allah protected them, strengthened their hearts, and kept them firm. This teaches believers to trust Allah when fear and weakness enter the heart. Summary of the interpretation of Surah Al-Imran, verse 122. This verse speaks about an event that took place during the Battle of Uhud, when two groups of Muslims, Banu Harida from the Aws tribe and Banu Salama from the Khazraj tribe, felt fear and weakness and almost withdrew from the battle. This happened after they were affected by the words of the hypocrite Abdullah ibn Ubay ibn Salul, who tried to weaken their determination and spread fear among the believers after leaving the battlefield with a group of hypocrites. But Allah, in His mercy, did not abandon them in their moment of weakness. He strengthened their hearts and supported them, so they did not retreat or give in to fear. Instead, they remained with the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, in defending the faith. It is part of human nature to sometimes feel fear, hesitation, or weakness. This does not necessarily mean a person has weak faith. The difference is that when a believer becomes weak, he turns back to Allah for support, guidance, and strength, and through that support he regains firmness and peace. However, a person without faith may not find the same source of inner strength during moments of weakness. This verse also shows a great mercy from Allah. He did not expose their weakness or abandon them. Instead, He described Himself as their protector, meaning their helper and supporter. The verse teaches us that true steadfastness during hardship does not come from human strength alone, but from trusting Allah and relying upon Him. Simple understanding of verse 123 from Surah Al-Imran. Allah gave you victory at the Battle of Badr when you were weak and few in number. So remain mindful of Allah and be grateful for His help and mercy. Summary of the interpretation of Surah Al-Imran, verse 123. This verse, together with the previous one, shows Allah's mercy toward the believers and how He deals with His servants according to what is truly in their hearts. Although two groups of believers almost became weak and thought about withdrawing because of fear and human weakness, Allah did not abandon them. He knew that their fear did not come from hatred of the religion or a desire to abandon the truth, but from a natural human feeling during a difficult situation. Because of this, Allah treated them with mercy and kindness. He became their protector and supporter, strengthened their hearts, and restored peace and firmness to them, so they would continue supporting truth and goodness. Then Allah reminds them of the Battle of Badr, as if comforting them by saying, "Do not forget that I supported you before when you were weaker, fewer in number, and had fewer resources. Yet I still granted you victory. The one who helped them before is fully able to help them again." This teaches believers that victory does not come from physical strength alone. but from closeness to Allah, steadfastness, trust in Him, and reliance upon Him. These verses also teach people to be compassionate and understanding toward those who become weak out of fear or emotional pain. Allah, who knows what is inside every heart, treated these believers with mercy and support, not with humiliation or harshness. Therefore, believers should learn mercy, understanding, steadfastness, piety, and gratitude for Allah's kindness and mercy.